We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
First and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's the rookie from Michigan State. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down.
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Vegas. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. Will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hey, here we go, set! 1918! Ready,
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Cowboy 80!
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Ready, ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Hot, set.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working in the middle, that's Harvey. Whoa. To the 20. And he will go all the way. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Campbell. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Charger, 19, go!
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Got it, ready?
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19,
fake. He'll look to throw. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
At the 11-yard line.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll look to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Raiders 21, Broncos 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We are through 1. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Let's go. 60 by.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Crack all 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. That's fielded at the 7. This turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
A run with Harvey. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the athlete, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Broncos 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Broncos 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Past the 60, past the 60. Ready?
Give now to Harvey, running right. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the tackle.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The throw on the uphill is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Ready?
We'll try the right side with Harvey. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. That's caught. That's side by inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Raider first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
11 more yards.
Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Brings up second.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
7 yards.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and
Now
goal
timeout
at the 1 yard
Vegas.
line.
That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready up. 60
Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now with reversals. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Bronco 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing up top. That one intercepted. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Hold it ready.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Come on. Hey. Look at my team. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
It is 3rd and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He'll be taken down. What a big play on 4th and 10. A gain of 66 yards.
1st and goal, Denver.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
But up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Raider now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
42, Broncos 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, go.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
3rd and long. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before third down. He'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, and now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Get it.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Ready.
On the give, it's Harvey. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 16.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they had no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
49, Broncos 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go. Go.
Here's Harvey, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Brought down back at the
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Again, it's Harvey. And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Tight. 60 vices, 60 vices.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught on the right side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? Yep.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And it's second down
at the 45-yard line. 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, break. Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and he'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Let's go. 19 Light Warriors, 70 Timberwolves, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air once more on second down. Now inside the 25. And he will score. this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Get it! Cougar 19!
On the give, this is Harvey. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop in behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Broncos bringing out their punter.
For the Broncos.
Take it in, back at his own 12.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And they'll somehow turn this into an positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
At the 21-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 21, here's second and 9. Keep it on the ground with Genty. A big hole. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15
They get 15
yards.
on that game. First down, Broncos.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. Not much there. Maybe a
He
yard.
was brought down by Troy Anderson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Ready?
Handoff now for Harvey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Reload. Let's go now. Shut it up. Smack.
Once again, it's Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Here we go. One final play. Open man, left side. He's got it. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.